Hi guys, welcome. Sorry about the technical difficulties there. Fun times. But I had to have the picture-in-picture work because it's too cool. All right. Now that I am all freaking flustered and all over the place, give me some grace. I'm still not used to the live thing, but it's so nice to see all you guys. I am so happy. Let's see, who do we have? We have, I think that is Shelly. Hi, Courtney. How are you? Oh, I'm so glad you could make it. I know it's got to be late over there or early now, right? I think early now. Who else do we have here? We have, sorry if I'm missing you, Eileen. Crystal was here. Stacy, hi, babe. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see you guys. Yay. Eileen, hi, honey. Yay. Okay, awesome. It's so nice to see you guys. Oh, wow, 3:30 a.m. Oh my God. I guess you couldn't sleep again. Baby's keeping you up, or hopefully not me, hopefully baby. But hi. Okay, so what we're doing tonight is ombre, all things ombre, fun times. We're going to do our best to show all the techniques. What I'm going to try and do is demo each technique, and then if you guys have any questions or want to see anything specific, just pop them in the chat. I've got our lovely engineer back here monitoring for me so that hopefully my ADHD doesn't take over and make this extraordinarily long, which that'll probably still happen anyways. I'm thinking we'll start with the brush ombre. Hey, George! Yay! Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys are all awesome. Hey, I'm so sorry. I do have the 2-year-old still too, so it's going to be a little bit of a, well, it's Tuesday night fun. I mean, or well, Wednesday morning fun for some of you guys. Oh, yeah, you're awesome. Nice, thank you. You're awesome. I'm so sorry you guys had to wait. But I'm not going to be that person that rambles on and on, hopefully. That's it. What am I talking about? That's me in general. That's my life. I'm thinking we'll start with our brush ombres because that is the one that's probably going to be the most disappointing. Probably. But that way I can save the best ones for last. Because let me tell you, I've been into pigment ombres lately, and it is so addictive and easy and fun and pretty and all those things. So let me just jump right in. I'm trying something a little different this time so that you guys can still see me and what I'm doing. So, sorry, hence all the technical difficulties. So yeah, we're using like 3 devices. No excuses. All right, getting on it. Let me figure out, though, how I'm putting you guys over here now. Give me 1 second. Anyway, so how's everybody's days and nights going? Fill me in while I move around things and my husband fixes a Hot Wheels loop-de-loop-de thingy. Let me just take you guys with me. Oh, and then plug my phone in because that would suck. Oh, wait, I can't plug my phone in. I'm an idiot. Well, when this thing dies, I'll plug my phone in. I don't know why I set it up that way. All right, let's see. How do I get you guys to a spot that is not going to be inconvenient? You guys are going to take a little tour of my house right now. All right, cool. Let's do it. Don't mind the mess. Sorry, guys. Okay. Mikey, can you get his blanket off the ground, please? Please. Sorry, that is so gross. I don't like his favorite blankie being on the ground. I have no idea if that's going to work, but we're going to try it, guys. All right. I don't know why I didn't set you up there before, but that's just the way life is. Okay. And now the idea of trying to reach you guys from here. Let's see. And then I'm going to switch it over to the lower cam. And then you guys should totally help give me some ideas as far as what to use for colors. Because not every polish, I'll just say this right away, not every polish is created equal when it comes to ombreing, especially brush ombreing. Some just don't want to cooperate, and they probably never will. Some are super, super easy. I honestly don't remember which ones are which, so we're going to just try whichever's. And if you guys have any special requests, please do. Hey, can you let him do what he wants to do with it? If he doesn't want that, that's fine, okay? Please. You can hold the tablet. You could take it with you anywhere. That's why I got you the tablet, babe. Sorry. Oh, hey. Oh, cool. Nikki subscribed. Thank you. Pink and blue. Oh, Stacey, like, I swear, you read my mind because those are 2 perfect colors. Black and white is actually not easy, but it is fun. But it's not easy. You usually want to put gray in between. So that would be like a triple ombre, which I'm super down for. We'll absolutely do. But I'm thinking, yeah, we will start with something simple like a pink and blue because they blend well together and it's not so contrasting. So that's a good idea. And then, of course, we'll do the baby boomers and all that. And then I'm going to show you guys some just like random examples that I already had laying around. I have a lot more somewhere, but I couldn't find them. But just to give you kind of a clue, and then let's see. When we do the black and white, that one's going to be the better one to do with the sponge ombre, because with the black, you'll see the lines way too much. You want something that's going to blend a little easier without you having to do it a million times over. All right, let's see. We got this there. How does that look, Mikey? Lights on it are good. Everything's good. We're good. Everybody can see down there. Perfect. Okay, cool. Cool. So you can see a little bit of what we have here. Baby boomers. This one was done with the sponge. This was done with the pigments. That was done terribly. That was my first attempt. But still, just a little idea of how the different methods can all look the same at the end, which I think is super cool. It's just about how you get there. I have no idea if when I sit down, this is going to be able to see me in that little tiny corner. You see it better than I can, so can you help me with that? And then is this crooked like I think it is? All right. Okay, so let's see. We said, okay, so, oh, also, cool thing for anybody who got a bunch of these tips. Not in perfect shot. My head's being cut off, right? That's better, right? Okay. Now am I in shot, or my head's still cut off? My head's still cut off. What are you doing with? You're supposed to be my engineer and my producer and my director and all of the help that I possibly need, like as if I am completely unable to do this at all. Perfect what? Yeah, the shot of this maybe, but not of me in the little corner. You are perfect too. Yeah, I just want my face and not the entire floor of my studio in the shot because nobody wants to see that. I don't even want to see that. I'm sure y'all understand. Okay, let's see. Let's get out. See, so there's also the gel paints versus gel polishes. Gel paints are wonderful to ombre with the sponge technique. I don't necessarily love it with the brush technique, but when we go to the sponges, then we can open up the whole new world. Let's see here. If only I could reach my actual polishes. If I had done my organization yesterday like I was supposed to, that'd be great. Can you please put it down? Put it down and take care of him and let him look at the tablet, babe. Just let him look at it. Well, that's not a possibility. So why don't you just do some? Did you give him a snack yet, by the way? Let's pick colors. I know. I tried to do some deep breathing before I went live, and then I realized how much time it was taking me, and then I panicked again. That happens. All right. We got lots of colors here. Oh, I finally found the nail, Bubba, that you were supposed to draw. Here. The one missing nail from my kid's nail set. Sorry, that's hilarious. I found it. Also, I want to do some cat eye ombre because I think it's so pretty. Sorry about the kiddo. He's being cranky. I think he needs to eat something. So forget the comments for a second and go feed him, please. Thank you. Okay. Let's find us some pretty. Ooh, that's pretty blue, but that's a clear one. I don't know why I don't just go to the swatches for this. Maybe we should just do perfect blue. And a pink. Now, generally, what I've noticed when I ombre is that if I use, actually, that's prettier. Sorry, if I use colors that are more translucent, like the jellyish ones, but not super jellyish. Yeah, how to explain that? Ones that are just semi-opaque, not super each way. You know what I mean? It has a little bit of translucency, not too much. They ombre really well. So jelly colors ombre really, really well. But the ones that are in the middle are my favorite, personally. Let me check the swatches. Sorry, one of these blues, that's why, is not a good one. So I'm trying to figure out which one of that is. We're going to go with Crystal Ball, actually. Okay. Let's just start with this one. And again, forgive me, there is a nice trick that I like to try and do that lets me basically kind of suck with the brush nowadays. Ooh, pastels. Yes, okay. Well, we're a little pastel-y, a little. Yes, you're right, though, they do. And then that's why they're a pigment palette, which is my new favorite thing. Because I used to use the regular pigments, like the cheap ones off of Amazon. And let me be frank, they suck. They suck. I'm not a fan. Sorry, not. So while this is a little pricier, I think it's worth every freaking penny. And I love this one. I can't wait to get the other two because I want as many colors as I can possibly get. I know, I'm amongst friends. You guys are the sweetest. I love you all. Like, I really do. You guys are beautiful. Okay, let me see here. So yeah, let's start with these guys for now. And then, oh, sorry, ADHD. So you know those tips, all these tips that a lot of us got from the scoops. I've been trying to find all the different ways to use them. So they are now going to be our playing ones, and we are going to just cover these up and then ombre over them. So woo, another reason to use them, just like I did with my kiddos, fake ones to play with. We're going to use them like that too. So I'm a weirdo when it comes to mine. I have tried eyeshadow. It really depends on the eyeshadow, whether or not it's pigmented enough for me and whether or not it blends the way I want it to be. It's hard to find one that has the right amount of pigment. However, I have seen some people use them, like the really, really bright palettes. But I'm kind of more of like a subtle and or like really, really dark colors person. So I like either really, really light and subtle and pretty and like fairy-ish, or really, really dark, if that makes sense. I'm not like the in-between, just like pop, bright, neon. But I have tried it, and there are some that work. I think it depends on the amount of mica that's in it and the lack of oils and whatnot that they put in it. Because some of them have certain oils in them that will make them stick to your eyes, right? Which is great. Necessarily, nails not as great, but I have tried it because I used to be a Mary Kay lady, and I have a lot of eyeshadow. But that's the thing too, is finding eyeshadows that come in colors you'd actually want to ombre with, right? So it's like a lot of the ones I had were, you know, basic, like kind of neutral colors, you know, 20 different shades of brown. Not so fun for ombres. But no, eyeshadows definitely are a way to do it, for sure. No, and it's not daft at all, Courtney, not at all. It does work. If you find the right one that will work well, like that is a score. I have just gone through too many that I wasn't a fan of, so I just went straight for the one that I knew was going to be reliable. But I am not saying that you cannot use that. That's a good one. I would actually use that over the just the pigment powders. However, if you ever need a color that's HEMA free and quick delivery, Amazon some freaking pigment powders, throw it on a base, and you've got yourself whatever color you need. I'm just saying. Brand Makeup Revolution. That is the one I think I heard and saw on Amazon, and it's actually fairly cheap if that's not the same brand I'm thinking of. But there's one that's like less than $10, and you get like 36 colors. They're actually really pretty, and that is on my shopping list for sure because I would like to play with that. They're very bright. They're very, very bright. Maybe if I put a milky white over it, which is a trick you'll see I do with my baby boomers to make them perfect. But that's for later too. That's a good idea though. Sorry, let me throw my hair back really quick, and you guys can throw out some more color combos at me, just so that I've got all the ideas. But yeah, I would like to do some glitter ombres, some cat eye ombres, and then of course our regular ombres just for the technique base of it all. We're gonna be doing the brush technique, sponge technique of both types. So I don't know if you guys use these sponges. Let me grab this really quick. I leave mine on the forms like this so that the sticky, icky, linty stuff doesn't get all over it. It's a good trick if you have any old forms or back forms. These work out really well, except when you leave it on apparently for a really long time, you can rip your sponges. So just be careful because I left that on there for way too long. You can still use the other side, but yeah, it's a great way to get the lint off. That end or lint sheets work really well too. But so these are great when I'm trying to do this with the art gel paints, which is what we'll do. Not a huge fan of these for regular polishes, but that's okay. I did not clear my table up. And then we have the, let me see, where is it? The regular sponges, which is what we'll also be using, which is just makeup sponges, like a couple of bucks at like Target. Like I have them all here. I'm just trying to get into the groove here. I do apologize. I'm gonna have to base coat. Okay, yeah. So like I was saying, I'm a kind of a weirdo when it comes to my my practice nail prep. I actually do the buffing and the base coating, which yes, I know a lot of people are like, you don't need to do that. I know, but I do because for some reason when I do it, I end up having them peel off on me. The polishes will just start peeling off. I don't know if I'm just too hard on it or I expect too much of it or whatever, but I don't need them peeling off of the ABS plastic. I like to prep properly. Plus, it just keeps me in the group so I don't accidentally forget my base coat on a client. So, because let me tell you, it sucks. Yes, exactly. Yes. Cosmetic grade mica is what you want. It's what you want. Anything that's going to be high in mica content, when you look at the ingredients of eyeshadows, that is what you want to use. Anything else I would not advise. When the first ingredient is mica, that's the one you're going to want. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So really quick here. These are just a few of my many, many ombre brushes. So there's quite a few out there. You can get them really cheap. Temu, Amazon, wherever the hell. We've got the basic type, like these guys. There's not much difference in them. Some of them are a little bigger, some of them are a little longer, some of them are a little sparser, and some do work better than others. I will give it that. I, for a long time, was hoping to find that perfect ombre brush, and I don't know if I found it yet. And if I did, I can't remember which one it was. But sorry, this one needs to be cleaned up. It's going to drive me crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Do you ever hate it when it just gets all sticky, like after you're done? Sorry. You go back to it, and like you cleaned it, but it's still just like stuck together. And even though it's not that hard to get it undone, it just drives me nuts. And then there's these guys, which I think are really, really cool. And these are really useful for some things. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. I like these ones, the ones that kind of go sideways, especially the one that's like this. This is the Beatles one, which I believe is linked in the description if I did it right, hopefully. If not, it will be on my website later. But this one, because it's kind of a mix between this one and that one, they're wonderful. Night, Crystal. Thank you for joining. Sleep well. Sleep of nails. Pretty, pretty ones. Dream of nails, not sleep of nails. Whatever. You know what I mean. Anyways, so yeah, so you have these options, lots of different ombre brushes to try. To be honest, there's not much difference in them. If you don't really like one and you've tried it long enough to know that you just don't like that brush, don't give up. Try a different brush. There's lots of different styles. I'm going to be attempting to use my Madame Glam one because I haven't played with this one nearly enough, and I remember wanting this one so badly because it looked so like dense and yet sparse at the same time and soft. And I thought it would be just superior to all the others. We will see if I was correct. I tried it the other day and it went terribly, but I do believe it was the polishes I used, so I'm not going to write it off just yet. But we'll give it a shot on all of them. We'll just play. That's what this is all about. It's all about playing. It should have been called Tiff Talks and Plays all Tuesday night long. So yeah, we'll start with these ones, and then we'll just go from there. Let me get some of this crap out of my way. Now, palettes. I want to show you guys these. I think these are really, really cool. And some of you guys may hate me because it is wasteful. However, I do think the many, many wipes filled with acetone that I have to use to clean my resin palettes like this are also wasteful. So this, it's a trade-off. I don't know if anybody's used these, but they're freaking awesome. It's just palette paper. It's coated in like a little post-it note status so that you literally just rip it off when it's dried on and cakey, and you can toss it and just go right to the next one, instead of spending how long cleaning your freaking palette because you let it dry on. And yeah, I do that a lot. So I love those. You can get a 2-pack really, really cheap. Also linked down below, I believe, because I love them that much. So bear with me for a second while I just hurry up and base coat these because, like I said, I failed miserably at prep for this. Honestly, though, to be fair, I'm trying to get a lot of ombre in done here. But yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I just buff these and then I base coat them like I normally would. And then we'll probably put something like just white on them really quickly. And then they're basically blank canvases to practice and play on. And we can use up all of these extra tips. But I like them because at least they're the XXL size with ones I already have. Which is funny because I don't actually have ones that are this length other than these, I don't think. I have really, really long ones. And then I have the regular sizes, but nothing quite like this. So I like this. It's just big enough to be able to see what the heck I'm doing, and not so big that I have to use an entire half a bottle of polish to ombre. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. This was supposed to be done beforehand, but forgive me. But I thought that was kind of another cool way to use them. Heck, you can even use them on your nails, even if you don't like the color or the pattern or whatever, and just cover it up, honestly. I mean, hell, do you sell press-ons? You can literally use these and just paint over it. It's fine. Like, just paint right over the not so attractive colors. Why waste tips, even though I have 5,000 of them. But why waste them? It's okay. I like the length. And I'm a coffin girl and an almond girl myself, so I'm all for it. I will say ombreing on certain shapes and lengths also does kind of make a little bit of a difference, but once you know how to do it, it really doesn't matter. Sorry, my oh, silicone palettes, really? And then you just peel it off when it's just dried up, because we get a lot of sunlight in our house, unfortunately, no matter how hard I try to avoid it. So I can leave literally one of my palettes with my perfectly mixed paint that I like spent forever combining to make this perfect color, and I'll have to go to bed for the night or something, or stop for my kid or whatever, and literally by the next day, as soon as the sun comes up, it's just hard as a rock. It's gone. It's a goner. It's quite sad. I at one point actually bought empty polish bottles just to mix my own colors and keep them safe, but I don't need to do that in bulk now that I'm not doing press-ons, so it's okay. But they are cool. Those are also really, really cool to have. You can literally just mix them up yourself. Silicone eyeshadow type brushes. To ombre the powders, no. So when I'm applying chrome, I have. But for ombreing, I personally find it, I need something. I use, what do I use? What do I use? I'm trying to think here. I use, sorry, where is my, I am blinking. I just did this the other day. Oh, I just use the eyeshadow applicator ones, actually, which means, yes, the silicone ones would work well, too. But because I want them to blend and be like almost a softerness to it, the silicone, to me, I tend to put more pressure on it. I do have so many silicone things that I use for all kinds of things, so we could definitely give it a shot and see, you know, the difference. If you really want to at the end, we can try that out, see kind of how it varies. But I personally would, these are useful for a lot of other things, though, don't get me wrong. So if you want to try them for ombre, they're good to have for so many other things when you're putting down decals, water slide decals, stickers. Although I do think that the stamper method with the stickers and the decals is way better, but it's good to use these after to kind of just push them perfectly. Foil transfers, these are what you want. Like any of these silicone pushers, like absolutely. And then chromes. So there's a lot of uses. So if you're not sure about it, just grab them. Because even if you can't use them for ombre, you can definitely use them for at least 5, 6 other things. Very, very useful. I happen to be lucky because I already had it from all of my art supplies when I was doing pastels. But yeah, so that's that. Now, well, that's going. So I just literally use this from, it's old, as you can tell, from, I think, Target. But you can basically get them from anywhere. You might want to test a few different ones because I've noticed some leave too many little pieces behind. Some are a little too like microfibery too, where they don't hold and let go of the pigment as well. And then these ones apparently want to yellow and stick to each other over time, which is so not okay right now, little ombre sponge. Like, don't you dare. I need you to work, please. And then what I do is I actually cut mine up depending on what we're doing. So depending on how big the nail is and or what kind of ombre I'm doing. So like normally where this line is here, I will just cut it right there. Usually with a better scissors because you don't need the lines from where you cut it to be an issue. Ideally you want to get it done in one cut, but that way you can use any side or whatever, and then it has like a little handle to it. I like that. Otherwise you can use any of your cross-lock tweezers and throw it on there and just go at it. I've seen people too, I've done it too, where you cut them into little cubes and use them to just go. And when you're doing like gel paints, just like with the little other sponges, that's the same concept. You would totally want to do it. Yeah, no, see, yeah, it's not so much about it sticking to the applicator that's the issue. It's about whether or not it sticks to the nail and how well, if that makes sense. So when we get to the pigments, I'll try and show you what I'm talking about. But we will try it. We'll try it that way too. It might be really good when I'm trying to get like more color in one area. We might use both. Why not? I don't see why not. I'm always open to suggestions. Yeah, that is all nail life. I mean, like experimenting. Here, let me see if I can show your comment really quick so that people can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, experimenting and hoping for the best. That is literally how you make beautiful nails. I mean, that's literally how we all get there, because otherwise, how are you going to know? Otherwise, I mean, yeah, you can be copying tutorials and stuff, and that'll get you there. But innovation all comes from experimenting. Okay, so while that's doing that, we're going to do this. I also just set up some random colors for now too, just to have ready in case we needed them, and then other ones. This is so pretty. Sorry. I just thought it was so pretty. This was just a foil one, but anyway, sorry. It's not supposed to be there. I just thought it was really pretty while it was, because that's my ADHD for you. And then like glitter ombres would be like this. It's hard to see, but I'm definitely going to make some ruby slippers out of that one. And then, all right. I think actually what we're going to do is we're going to start with this one, because this one's already done. So this is just blued and then matte top coated. I always try to matte top coat before I go in with anything. That's a lie. That's a lie. Ignore that. That's a lie. That is not what I do, actually. That's before I go in with nail art. I apologize. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. It depends. I would say matte top coating does sometimes help it blend a little better, but sometimes the slickness from the whatchamacallit underneath helps too. So you really just kind of have to experiment and figure out which one's going to work best for the colors you're trying to do, which is what we're doing right now, because honestly I haven't done these before yet with these, so this is going to be a total trying, experimenting. And I'm so sorry, Mikey, what happened? Where are you, honey? I'm feeling abandoned. Not by you guys are awesome, but my engineer, what are you doing? Why not bring the tablet with you so you can at least help? Please make sure I don't miss anything, because I want to be able to focus on this too, please. All right, so this was just this color, obviously already put on here. I usually would go with the lighter color, or sorry, it depends. Usually the lighter color I would make as a whole base, and then wipe off the inhibition layer and or matte top coated, either one, and then go in and put your colors in. So what I do here, yes, so this is our Madam Glam. Sorry, all the ones I'm using are going to be Madam Glam. You can, of course, trade them out for any color you have that's closer, whatever, but this is going to be Oceanside, or sorry, Crystal Ball. Sorry about that. I was going to use Oceanside and then realized I didn't like that particular color with this pink at least. We're going to see how this goes. But yeah, so they're all going to be Madam Glam polishes just because of my allergy. So even though I'm wearing gloves, it tends to touch other things that then I'll touch later. And yeah, I've learned that lesson too many hard ways. Oh yeah, it is right. Thank you. Sorry. Yes, it's cool. I do love this color a lot. I don't think there's many colors from them that I don't like. Even last week's live when I was talking about the Playa one, I ended up using it on a nail I did, and it was really pretty. Like, I felt so bad for hating on it. It was really pretty. So I don't know what was wrong with the swatch or the time or whatever, but it turned out really nice. So yeah, I feel really bad for Madam Glam's Playa now. Like, I should not have done such things to it. I disgraced it, and it's actually really nice, especially if you put it over another color and you just want to make it a little more peachy. It's really pretty. Okay, sorry. Back. So what I do for a 2-color ombre like this, there's a few ways, but one of the ways that I do that I find easier is I go about a little 2/3 or so, depending on how much I want it to be mixed. So this one, we're just going to go in almost halfway with the blue. A decent amount. It doesn't have to be a lot. We don't want to put too much on the first coat. Just remember, the first coat when you're doing the brush technique is always going to be not close to perfect. I would say not perfect, but it's never going to be perfect. But it's going to be not close to perfect, usually. You're going to want to have your, so what I have too is my rubbing alcohol. So I use a 91% rubbing alcohol, 2/3 of that and 1/3 acetone as my mix to clean my brushes in between things. Oh, really quick before I forget, I was talking about this in the group just in case. These brushes, the cleanup brushes, are the ones that I found. They're a little smaller, but they're also really cute, and they're really light and nice and easy to handle. They're so perfect. The size and the shape of these, they're super perfect for getting in between when you're trying to do it and you have any cleanup you need to do. And yes, yeah, I agree. Yes, the silicone brushes are great for crumbs. Thank you. Exactly what I said. Yeah, there's literally 6 ways to use those, so absolutely give them a shot. Like, even if you don't end up using them for ombres, you will use them for any of the other techniques that you'll see, actually, because we're going to be doing a lot of those in the next coming weeks. I have it all planned out thanks to the lovely group and helping me figure out all the content for the next like 6 weeks. It's going to be great. Lots of Tiff Talks a lot. So even more talking from Tiff. Woo! But yeah, no, guys, these were the ones I was talking about. So they are linked below now. I believe if I was correct, they were under $10, and I believe it was anywhere from 8 to 12 of them. They're perfect. I mean, I've used so many between like the white ones, black ones in different brands, a lot of cleanup brushes. These are by far the best at the best price. I love that I can grab as many as I need if one's wet, whatever the hell. Sorry, tangent, but I just wanted to make that a big PSA of sorts, because I'm telling you guys, grab them. Grab them. Anybody who does their own nails especially, grab them. You're going to want to use them for cleanup. And they hold up well to the cleanup mix that I have, the rubbing alcohol acetone mix, really, really well. So far, nothing bent out of shape. And I use them a lot. So, I mean, grab them. They're wonderful. They're the best ones I found yet. But anyways, yeah. See, normally what I would do if I had started this over is I would have put this pink as the base color instead of the blue, because obviously the blue is going to overtake the pink. But I did not think that far, and I just wanted to use one that I already had done. So we're going to make this work. We may have to go in more than twice, but we will get this done, I promise, especially if I can stop talking. But I think I got most of the like news out of the way, I hope. And sorry, my engineer's gone for the moment, which is fine. He's taking care of my kiddo, so I can't ask for more than that. Any chance to not have the kiddo shaking my chair while I'm trying to messily paint. That's the other thing with this, guys. Don't worry about being messy. It's okay. As long as you kind of get there, you can touch them if you want. You can literally go in and ombre with your brush from your bottle. I am just OCD, and I do not want to do that ever. I don't want any other color in my beautiful polish bottle, and I definitely don't want to waste more polish by wiping it off after and potentially getting a bunch more lint in it than there probably already is, because I have a studio that's just filled with lint, no matter how many freaking dust collectors and HEPA filters and everything else I do to upkeep it. See, like there's just always going to be lint in my stuff. But yes, this is my favorite pink so far. I actually use this for my nudes and stuff. This is the Bubbles Troubles. This is one of the ones that I think we did in the last live for swatching. This is my favorite. It is so pretty. It's a pretty, pretty pink, guys. Okay, sorry. My setup's weird. I have a chair that is far too tall, which I prefer tall chairs, but it's too tall for my little setup desk here. Anyway, so I'm just going to make sure this is clean because I did use it for glitter. Oh, another heads up. If you are going to do glitter ombres, I highly recommend, or glitter anything, I highly recommend getting a separate brush of all sorts for your glitters. Designate them with glitters. Like what I've done with some of these, I literally have like blue tape, like super just back of the woods style on them, so that I know those are the ones I use for glitters. I do occasionally screw up. Yes, I do. And I used this for glitters the other day. But yeah, as long as red freaking glitters don't pop out on us, we're golden. All right, so there is a couple ways to do this. You'll see a lot of people will just do the bringing it down, bringing it up thing. This is obviously more blue dominant than pink. We can always change that. But it's literally about using those little baby ends to just kind of fluff, 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 fluff. Yes, I made my own lyrical song out of it. Like, I'm not going to pretend it sounds like something else that's probably copyrighted, but it is. I personally have a love-hate with this method when you kind of do the back and forth thing. I think that when you're originally trying to mix colors like this, because we don't want this just blended over, we want this combined, right, into a nice purple. I go like this. That way I can be fast. And then you kind of just go like this and up and down until you kind of get a little bit of a mix. I will add more pink in on the second run for sure. You can always add more in to begin with, but then you risk kind of touching the other color with your brush again. But see, like, this is not going to be perfect, and that's okay. The idea is to have a super light touch, and then to wipe off any excess. Sorry, I don't know. I think that's in Scrot. In Scrot. Jeez. In Shot. But I try to wipe off excess in between. And then let's bring some of this pink down. Like, if you notice it's starting to overtake, you can drag some of this color back down and then just touch it up after this coat. But see, if you don't clean it off in between, you'll start to drag the other color in. But then again, that's just that color showing through because I did it backwards. But that's okay. You guys get the gist. Now you see how it's all streaky and ugly. That's okay. On the first layer, it's going to be. You don't have to leave it like that, but you could. And you could go over it with another coat and it would probably look absolutely fine. My OCD does not let me. So I'm going to just keep doing it this way and try and make it into like a nice like purple shade, which so far it's not really mixing very well, which is very interesting. But again, like I said, it has a lot to do with the color choices, to be honest. Like it's going to be a lot to do with which color. Sometimes I'll flip the brush around to get some more blue onto the other side. And then just go from there. Maybe I didn't bring them close enough together, or these just don't want to mix. You can also pre-mix them on a palette and put them in between the two colors to kind of a triple color ombre, but then you have to ombre out more than the one section. You have to do it to both, which is possible. We can do that too. These are just not mixing really well, which is making me wonder if the pigment is just not there for these colors, which is possible. Or if I use one that's a little too warm and one that's a little too cool, which will then give you kind of a brown or gray. Or if there's just not enough pink or not enough whatever. But point is it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to go back in. This is just our base color. But I am trying my hardest to make this a little better because this is not looking great at all. I did warn you guys, I'm not excellent at this anymore. I've spent a long time perfecting the brush ombre. I refused to use sponges for a long time because I was like, no. If I can't do it with the brush, then I should not be able to ombre. I'm stubborn and weird. Nobody else should ever have to feel that way. And it's funny because now I'm all about the easy life. See how it's kind of turning into like this not so pretty color in the middle, though? I'm not a huge fan of that. So we probably don't want to have too much of it as that weird middle. But that's okay. This is just the first coat. Can you still hear me okay and everything? Can you please be done with that as soon as you can so you can come back out, please, babe? Like, you can't just stay in there all day, please. I need you. I can't do this and read that. I don't even know if anybody's even still here. I don't even know anything. Sorry, I'm trying to see if the husband is actually here helping or what he's doing. It sounds like he's watching TV, which is a little rude if you think about it. I mean, I should be entertaining, and if I'm not, that means I'm doing something wrong. Just kidding. I was kidding. I know, Michael. I know. Thank you. It was a joke. Sorry, bad joke. Okay. But yeah, no, these ones don't want to mix very well at all. I'm not super pleased with this, which is fine. You can still do it. It's just that normally, if you're not going to be able to mix them all in between, that's when you would want to just feather one color over the blue and probably leave it not mixed, just like a actual gradient, like not gradient, an actual ombre. So there's like a gradient and an ombre. A gradient's when they like mix into each other to create said ombre. The ombre is literally just going from the one color lightening out to the other color instead of it mixing. But yeah, see, it's just not going very well, and I'm starting to get a little sad. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it's not good. But I mean, it's not going to look good. I keep trying to remind myself of that too because I know that. But okay, let's just go back to this one. Oh, sorry. Sometimes if you just go and then don't have kids screaming in the background, and then let me just add a little bit more pink in here, and then we're gonna just really, it's very pretty. It looks like a freaking Hawaiian sunset. I'm just way too OCD for this, so let's see. But there's a really fun way and an easier way to do this, and that's when you use the brush technique first. So then you kind of, yeah, you'll have those little bumpy lumpies that nobody likes. Well, I'll just use that. Okay. That was a lot of paint. Throw some on my palette. Use it first with your acrylic powder and all that, and then yeah, you get the bumpies, but you get a nice mix, and then you go over it with the brush, and the brush will then fill in the gaps and make it so that it's really good. Like it'll just add to it so that your second layer is just really pigmented and really good. Okay, Michael, can you, I don't know, maybe chat with people or something, because I'm feeling great about this. Just do something. I forgot people can see my face. Okay. We're going to have an intermission soon. Just saying, Mama needs her nicotine. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on on here. I don't smoke cigarettes. It's not about it. Nicotine patches and whatnot. But yeah. So I'm gonna just end up calling this one good in a second. But yeah, see, just basically with the brush, the idea is just to go as light as you can, wipe off any excess, and let the whatever do the talking. For these colors, I would actually say the use of base coat and or blooming gel might have actually been more efficient. I haven't done that in a really long time because I wasn't super happy with the effects, but then again, I didn't try it with colors like this. So, Michael, please stop. What is he doing that could be so possibly so bad? Like, please. Sorry, guys, I struggle with this when there's chaos in the back. Yeah, it is. I don't even know if it's picking this up right or not. I wish I could see this better, but I can't. But yeah, I'm not so certain what it's actually looking like on the camera. That's the only downside of this, and I can't believe, I'm so sorry, guys. I know that this is taking way too effing long at this point. Pardon my language, but yeah, okay. This is just taking too long. I really expected a little bit more help from the engineering team. But yeah, they're crying. It always breaks my little heart. Hearing them crying in the background makes my little heart hurt. Okay, I'm gonna just, yeah, like I said, the brush really, and I fucked that up. Okay. If you're getting frustrated, pro tip, frustrated, take a break, because things are never gonna go that well when you're frustrated. Like it's just a shitstorm after that. And what did you feed him, babe? What kind of chicken? What, from what? What are you talking about? Okay, can you get him some fruit or something? I mean, what? Okay, so I'm just gonna keep, I do definitely find this easier, especially on fingernails, to do it this way. And we're gonna just freaking call that a day. Okay, because I honestly am not a huge fan of the way that these are behaving at all, and I'm not having the best time with this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I know. This is just an epic failure of massive proportions. And normally I would clean my brush more in between so that I'm not contaminating things. But I have things slamming in the background, like fridge doors and kids smashing things. So I'm just like, okay, it's one of those days. And I'm just contaminating this now too. And okay, I'm going to see if I can prove a point here and make something that looks like crap look better. Oh, another tip. If it looks like this and you hate it, you're so sweet, Stacey. This is actually awful. The fact that I'm been here for this long and you guys have been here for this long and I haven't even done one freaking nail. It's not great. So I use foam or, like I said, a lint sheet for all of my brushes and all my sponges. And you can just, please. You can literally take your sponge after the fact. Yeah, no, and that's the thing, right? I should have realized that. That's also why I was kind of like hesitant on the brush one, because brush ombres definitely take time and patience and light-handedness and all of that. But I also know that this is live, and I don't need everybody sitting here watching me very, very badly brush ombre. So we're gonna just try and get through this one, and then we'll work on the other ones. I used to be good at this, but yeah, you can go like this and literally screw it up even more. No, I'm just kidding. Now the pink is just not dark enough. That's why, unfortunately, but that's okay because I've got more pink. So we're gonna go right into sponge ombreing now because I'm over that. What? Yes, so next week we're going to do French tips, the different ways to French tip, and then the different ways to marble. Absolutely. Like, I am super excited about that because they do go hand in hand, and then I'm thinking French tip marbles. I just fucked this up. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, we'll work on, yeah, we can do that, absolutely. And we'll even do some marble French tips, so that'll be really fun. Let's try something. Let's try a different pink because this pink is not working out for me at all. I know, everyone's so sweet and supportive, but let's all be honest here. This is, oh, Lisa, hi, babe. Wow, you're such a sweetheart. Oh my gosh, I miss you. I'm sorry. Lisa is a very, very old friend of mine for all of my nail fam over here. that I miss so dearly. She moved to Vegas. She left me, but it's okay. I would move too if I could. Yeah, okay, sorry. This is the You're the Pink. This one's a lot more concentrated. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you. Oh my gosh, sorry. I mean, it's nice to see all of you, but I haven't seen this girl in so long. And oh, I wish I could show you. If you could see in the background the shelving that you brought me last time, it's holding all of my nail stuff over here. It has gone to very good use. Like, hell yes. But oh, I love you. Yay. I don't know if you were on earlier. I was talking about the Mary Kay stuff. Sorry, anyways, that's funny. Because I use those eyeshadows sometimes for ombre. Anyways, let's see if this pink will behave itself. You can also just do it this way too, where you don't have to have both colors up front. So at least I'm kind of trying to show most things. It's just not showing them how they work out well. But make sure your brush is clean. I might try a different brush too. I love Madame Glam, but honestly, I'm not so certain if their ombre brush is my type of ombre brush here. You can literally just go like this and just very, very gently drag it down. Just gently, 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 gently. I didn't clean this off first, so there's still a little blue on the surface, which is going to hopefully give us a nice little mixed periwinkle color still. But I think the blue just way over dominated, and that was another issue, and our pink was way too thin. So normally I should have cleaned that off in between. You always want to just keep cleaning your ombre brush because that is just going to not make it thin out at the end. Basically, the idea is just to get it as thin towards the ends as possible. So you can barely see it. It's going to look streaky. It's going to look like crap. And yes, I should have left the last one, but I got frustrated with it. And I'm sure you've all had those moments where you get really frustrated with it and you just go like, damn, and you just get very upset and angry. And then you just decide to screw it up on purpose because, well, you hate the dang thing. If not, if I'm the only one, well, now you know a way to get your frustration out on your nails. Yeah, I should not have started with the brush. Now I know. Lessons learned. This is just worst nightmare. All right. We are going to put this in there. We're going to move on to one of the other ones that I actually prefer a lot better. Now, I will say it is a lot easier to ombre with the gel paints, especially if you're doing like an overlay ombre of sorts, if that makes sense. Yeah, right. I know. Yes, absolutely. It was just because we already planned the ombre sesh this week that I didn't do the French yet, but I definitely would love to because there's quite a few ways to do Frenches, not just using the brush, but I also have a very specific two brushes that I personally think make Frenching of any sort like so much easier. Not to mention the few different ways to set up yourself for French, and also to using your rubber stamper for French, which I think is very underutilized in our industry. All right, I'm doing what I said I wasn't going to do. I am just going to go right on freaking over it. Okay. Just get enough glue on there. All right, we're going to do this one last attempt here, and then we're going to throw this in there, and then we're going to do the other way more fun ones. Sorry to make you guys wait for the fun ones. Oh, of course I get. Yeah, that's it. You want to be careful. You don't want your things to be there. Yeah, yes, right? Yes. Yes, I do that too frequently. Of course, I regret it immediately, but you know, you get really upset and like you just start like, yeah, right over it. And I don't know. I guess it could be a cool look, but of course, then I just like get sad. At like the just sadness of like how much effort was put into it. But that's the sunk cost fallacy, right? I mean, when you put so much time into something, you can't just like let it go when you really should. You know, like it's like this now. This is not working. Move on. Just like even now, I'm like, okay, I needed to switch the colors up. This needs to be changed. That was a lot of pink. Wow. Okay. Normally, I would say let's just get rid of some of this. Sorry. Like that is just way too much at the bottom there. And then, of course, I jacked that up. But that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to make this all work. This is just, yeah, I had a feeling with all the tech difficulties that this was going to be one of those times. I also noticed when you do it like with the whole brush, sometimes you get a better ombre, which I've never seen anybody do, but I think it's kind of a cool way to do it. But that would require me having the proper color underneath the bottom, to be quite honest. But this is the first layer. I have to keep reminding myself that. It's not going to be perfect. You're going to see streaks and marks and all the BS, and it's going to be fine. Clean this up. And I don't know what that scary sound was near me, but let's hope that it's all good. Last thing I need is like freaking cat break fight outs. But yeah, so let's just do this one last time. And see, I'm really heavy-handed, so it's hard for me to like be gentle enough. And this was probably not the best like live idea because it does take so much time and I can't speed it up. But see, yeah, these colors just don't like to blend, which is so weird because normally they should blend. They should blend beautifully. Like pink and blue is epic, but I think it's these particular polishes. Like this neon pink is a little better, but now I'm thinking that it was just the blue the whole time, so go figure. Or the matte top coat underneath it, who knows? And in about 3 seconds, I'm going to literally just cure this, and we're going to go over it and see if we can just get it right on the second coat, since pink will have been on it, which is what I probably should have done to begin with. But that's okay. But yeah, you just want it to be semi-mixed up. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Ombres are not for the weak. Weak of heart. What do you... Okay, sorry. Wait, why are you standing over there, though? Because that's not exactly useful for anything. You know what I mean? Like, you're not near anything. I don't even know if you've got that plugged in or what. Is it plugged into the charger? Also, guys, these are, I think, hopefully linked below. If not, they will be on the website because you really, everybody who does nails needs a really good pair of precision point tweezers. I have gotten so many that are not precision point tweezers, and they're awful, and or they're too precision point, and they will bend on you at the first insult. You say something mean to them, and they bend, and then they're destroyed, and they pick up nothing. These ones are really sturdy and thick, but yet precision pointed enough to not make me very, very sad. Can you, yes, yes, especially, sorry, I should even correct that. Brush ombres are not for the weak. That's for dang sure. Sorry. Oh my goodness. It's true though. It is so true. I've wasted way too much of this polish, but that's okay. That's what it's for. If it's not for wasting, then what is it for? I can't believe how long I've spent on this. Hopefully everyone's cool with an intermission, even though I don't know why anybody else would need it, because you guys can all just walk away from your tablets and computers. I could always send Mikey on, and he could just do a dance. Or we should see how the husband should try to ombre. That'd be fun. Let's give him a shot here. Yeah, you want to see if you can ombre? You'd probably make mine look a little better. That's great. Just kidding. Watch, he'd come out and like pull this perfect freaking ombre, and I'll just be like, well, that's
I've never let you do nails.
Yeah, and no. I trained him for the last 27 years. He's been trained by me, so you know, he has been just in other things. Just kidding. All right. Okay, I swear I'm gonna stop faffing about here, and just put this in the damn lamp already because. Okay, that is looking a little better though. I am not super hating this so much. And while I say that, I should probably stop because that's when I'm gonna end up hating it more. Okay, this is what I don't even know if I was in shot that whole time because my engineer is not there to tell me. So yeah, I mean, this obviously would make a really pretty sunset one. I think the other pink was prettier. We can always try it again over the top of this one. Ooh, that pink would be pretty under a pigment ombre for a baby boomer. To me, that's a baby boomer pink. The first one is definitely like your typical baby boomer pink, and that makes me very happy because I'm obviously a little nuts for baby boomers. All right, we're gonna throw this in the lamp. I know, oh geez, sorry, I'm hitting other things. I didn't know there were things. Do you guys ever leave things in your lamps and then forget about them in there and then go and just knock right into them with all of your other things? Because I'm ashamed to say how often I do it. Okay. And now I feel bad because y'all are going to have to wait for me to do this. I'm just going to do a couple of these in white. And then you said we want to do some in black. Okay, I have an idea. So with the black one, we're going to do the sponge method. And I'm going to show you something really cool that I actually did to make a really cool black to gray ombre before that I think you're going to enjoy a lot. I'm out of shot. Okay, sorry. Nobody's telling me these things. I think I'm going to fire the engineer today. I'm just saying. But then I'm going to need to hire a new engineer. Anybody want to come to Hawaii? It pays nothing, but you get to hang out with endless nail supplies. So, I mean, and you're free to play with them. Just not maybe like 4 select items because I don't let anybody touch those. But everything else, you know, for fair game. This is not going. What is happening here? Sorry, I'm like, even the white's not going on all. This is why I'm like, I need to take a sip on my drink so my mouth does not feel so dry. Moment in time. But then how can I entertain you guys while we take our intermission? And I think that is going to be up to Bubba since Mikey does not want to do his monkey dance. This is just not you. I need a new perfect white though, because I could contaminated it. What? Turn my camera. Oh God, you scared me. I thought I was out of shot or something again. Why are you doing that? Okay. Hawaii. Yes, Eileen, you are totally welcome. Free room and board. Although we don't have the room, but we do have the board. I don't even know what that means, but well, we do have boards of sorts somewhere. I think there's some like wooden boards out on the lanai. We have a lanai. Not that you'd ever want to be out there because it's probably got like mold from the carpet that we left out there. Don't ask. It was a failed jewelry business. Gone so terribly wrong. This is just ugly as hell. Okay. Yeah. Where's my river walk? That would have been better. But, or just, I always forget for some reason that like, if you just leave gel, it self levels. Hey babe, can you please look and check how many are actually still even here? If I literally bored everyone away in the over how long? 56 minutes? Like, I'm such an ass. Okay. Oh, wow, that's so cool. That's more than last time. So you guys are really, really impressive in how wonderfully patient you guys are. I wish I was more entertaining today. Usually I like to pride myself on my ability to entertain, but yeah, no, I don't think you guys want to see my dancing, so no. Oh, I'm Stacey, I am so glad that you're here, but at the same time I feel so bad. Like, you need to be sleeping. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to do one more of these, sorry, for something later, because I actually have 2 different matte top coats now, which is really cool and very interesting, because besides the Model 1s and Beetles and all of those that I've tried before that I can't use anymore, I use the Madame Glam Velvet Matte, which I have to say, now that I've tried the Hona matte, the Velvet Matte really is very, very matte. I didn't realize just how like ridiculously matte it is. Because the Hona one is very pretty, but it's like satin. So I gotta get a white nail that I can put the Velvet Matte on, because I don't think the satin one takes the colors as well in my practicing, but it does look very nice for something very light and elegant. It's just not great for like super bright ombre. So we're gonna do both. We're gonna see how it goes. Okay. What is going on? So now when I do a 3-color ombre, guys, I'm going to show you, I always paint the color first with the middle color. So what we're going to do that black and white that we want to do, we're actually going to paint it gray in between. Why is this white? Ugh, sorry, this white's older. I need to order more. Oh, yes, I have. Are you talking about like the eggshell top, like the white and the black ones? Like, oh my God, those are my faves. I really, 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 or eggshell finish, you mean? Which one? I'm like, if you're talking about like the actual like eggshell top coats, like those are freaking my favorite things in the world, and I can't wait to figure out more things to do with them. Oh, I'm going to use one for my Valentine's Day nails. Sorry, I think the white would look really pretty with that. Even the black for the anti-Valentine's Day nails would look really pretty for that. I just got very excited. I don't even know if that's what you're talking about, but I got very excited about it. Because when I think eggshell, I think of either that or, you know, the like how they have different types of paint for bathrooms and stuff, and eggshell is one of the finishes. That's the only other thing I can think of. This is just, yeah, I don't know. I would find my river walk, but that would take even more time. But yeah, no, Court, let me know if you meant like, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Where's all my other stuff? Oh boy. Mikey, can you let me know if she answers, please, so I can keep doing this? If you're talking about, let's see here, about like these kind, that like eggshell kind, where it's got like the little whites, or this one's so cool because it's matte, it's got the little blacks, but this one's just so pretty, and I think it would look so good on the Valentine's Day nails and then anti-Valentine's Day. But then even like these kind too are like the milky with the stuff in them, but that's basically technically an eggshell. polish. So I am in love with those so much. Okay, we have a lot more to go through, and I've got to pick up the pace here. That one, yes. Oh, I love it more than you could even know. Like, just ask him. I'm nuts for that. I'm nuts for it. It's so freaking pretty. I'm going to try and find a better blue here really quick, guys, and then we've got to move things along. Too bad Bubba can't come and entertain for a second so I can take 2 seconds to take a drink and figure out what the hell I'm doing here. But I'm assuming that's a no. Okay. Cool. Forget it. Don't worry about it. What if we try... You know what? We're going to stick with it. All right. Or, you know what? We're going to try the other one. We're going to try Oceanside. So we're going to use Oceanside. Are we still at 8? Oh. People must be very patient today. Yay. All right. We're going to go right in here. And then also, too, this might actually end up going a lot better, not only because it's the second coat, but because, and not just because of the polish change, but because it's over the, yes, I know, right? I don't want to leave off camera for too long at all either, but I definitely do need to stand up too because I have the broken back issue, and the setup is not made. I need to get a new desk, but you know what I mean? It's on the list. It's on the list of things to get. And then we're going to go back to this one again. Let's try Bubbles Troubles with the other blue. We'll see if maybe it was the polishes and or the undercoat. And let's try and finish this guy. And then we'll do the other one, the black and white one, and then we can move on from there. I wanted to try and get to showing you guys a few little tricks that I have for making the sponge ombres really, really not grainy, bumpy, and a pain in the ass that take very, very long time, because personally that's what drove me nuts and made me like all about the brush ombre life here. But it's been a long time, guys, like a long time. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys so much. Like, I just feel so bad. Like, you guys already spent so freaking long on this and then waited to. I have to say, though, at least now that this is all set up tech-wise, at least I don't have to worry about it again. You know what I mean? Okay, so because I left separation, we're going to go like this. Drag the pink in there. And we're going to be extra gentle because this is our second coat. And we want it to go a lot better than the first one. And then you just kind of wipe it in between. You go again. Am I in frame, babe? You like this or me or both? Thank you. All right. See, like how you kind of just did it. That's what you're supposed to do on the first time. Is kind of just drag them down into each other here. But because I'm trying to make that purple color, I also like to do what I did earlier. But you see how like it kind of contaminates the top one when you don't wipe it in between? But I kind of wanted it to, so we'll see. All right, let's see. And now we're just going to do, you can do it this way where you kind of just, but I don't think that that's as useful as it is this way. And then if you use the other brush, which I think I'm actually going to try and do on this one for you guys right now. But then you kind of just take this lightly and you drag it upwards. So you go, you guys are cute and sweet. I want to have at least a few pretty ones for you guys. But see, okay, yeah, this is definitely a better color combination. So this is the Bubbles Trouble with the ocean side, which is funny because it was the ones I was going to originally pick. But always stick with your first instincts. Like, because lives are not necessarily the place you want lessons to be learned. Like, that's for sure. But that's okay. Better than them not being learned at all, guys, right? All right. Let's see here. I really should make sure. Oh, shit. Sorry. Your phone's on 29%. Oh, fuck. Pardon my language. I'm swearing, but that is so not good. Okay. I'll probably have to take my face off or something. No, I don't want to do that. Why couldn't we get it? Oh, wait. Michael. Oh, damn it. I just fucked that up for no reason. Sorry, guys. I thought that his thing actually finally worked. His phone has been having this, like, you can't charge it. There's, like, liquid in the port nonsense for so long, even though we've literally dried the F out of it, blow dried it, left it open, so many other things. So it has to be wirelessly charged, which means that once this thing hits 0, like it's bye-bye Tiffany, which is just really sad because I haven't even gotten that far at all. I might have to end up doing like a Wednesday night live. No, I'll probably just post some videos. I don't know. Hopefully I can get to them if I can just move a little faster. I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't even know what is up with mine because, oh yeah. Oh no, mine's at 18. Everything's going to die on me any second now. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to get to this one. I would like to show you guys the pigment one though, at the very least. I just can't believe I spent this long doing one effing nail. Pardon my language, guys. I have a sailor's mouth for sure. What? Yes, agreed. Bryce, yeah, no, I did. We don't have any right now, which is funny considering I live in Hawaii. We will have to grab some, but it's funny because Shelly and Rice, I'm hoping she's laughing her ass off right now because she would understand the joke about the rice. Ah, so many jokes. Okay, sorry. All things nails, rice, phones. Oh boy. Okay. I think that that is actually okay. And hopefully once we top coat this, this will be good enough because honestly, at some point in time, apparently because all of my freaking devices are deciding to die, I have to just say screw it and leave it be, unfortunately. I wonder if I just used a different brush probably, but that's okay. You know what I mean? There's only so much one person can do at any given time. I can't. I'm connected to my mic on it. That's the problem here. And that's not even the phone that I'm using for this. So regardless, it's just all it's just none of it's it's fine. It's just what it is. It's just we're gonna just keep going. We're going with the flow. And I'm gonna try my hardest just to get this as not ugly looking as possible and get it in the lamp and then see if we can just top coat it and make it look better. Because usually when you top coat it, it will just naturally look better, thank goodness. But we're gonna just go with it. It's fine. It's fine. Contaminate? Yeah, he already needs a replacement on the screen, and I don't have the deductible. So yeah, I mean, obviously he needs a whole phone replacement, but that doesn't help me right now. But I agree. I absolutely agree. It's just that we need a not expensive option for now, unfortunately. But yeah, no, his whole phone is going to be replaced as soon as I have the freaking $230 freaking deductible for the screen he already broke. So yeah, and then I'm just fucking this up because now I'm getting stressed out. Okay. This is why I'm getting stressed out. Okay, this is fine. I'm going to leave this and I'm just going to save this. And then we are going to just probably delete this live. So enjoy it while we're watching it. And I will just try this again some other day when my kid's not screaming and life is not being ridiculous. Let's just get to one that's not going to be a pain in my ass. All right. Normally, I would say you shouldn't normally need more than 2 rounds on any given. Buddy, what's the matter, honey? Did you ever give him his fruit, babe? Did you ever feed him the fruit? I'm sorry, guys. I can't get an answer from this guy. Okay. Can you turn down the lighting on my? Can you turn down the screen on? Turn it down, the light on the screen, so that it can last a little bit longer because it's at 16%. Just turn it down, please, because it's literally gonna die any second now, and there's just no point. I'm so tired of things not going well at all here. Okay. There's so many things I wanted to do. I've spent over an hour on this, and everyone is just being really sweet, but it's just not, it's not okay what's happening. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Fuck. I'm sorry. Pardon my language. Babe, fuck the comments. I told you, fruit, like the peaches, pears. Go get him some, please. Peaches and pears. Get rid of that. Put it on the charger. Whatever the hell it takes, please. Come on. Sorry, guys. Sorry, kiddo, husband. I don't know. He's arguing with me about it. Just go get the fucking peaches and pears, please. Wait, what did you do? You didn't put it back. So none of this is even working now. Like, what are you doing? Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry. Family drama fun times. Anyways. If anything, we'll have to do a Ombre part 2 someday. But so this is what I was talking about, though, for the black to white. So normally I would go in. Michael. Please don't do that. I'm on a live. That was loud and rude. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I want to at least get these 2 requests in there, and then I will get you guys the rest ASAP, because this was, well, I'm ADHD, so I'm time blind also, and I always think things are going to be faster than they are. Usually I'm pretty good with ombre. I don't know. I'm off my game. But yeah, no, see how nice that freaking one goes, though? I just have to say. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I can't use anything without it because, one, I have my mic plugged into the thing on mine. So can't plug anything else in. I can take it off, but then there's a good chance that I'm going to have to. So there's a good chance my sound's going to end up sucking. Sorry, guys. In fact, Mikey, after you're done with that, can you please come check what percentage I'm at and then get me plugged in immediately? I'll just go back to the headset mic, please. Secondly, though, for my husband's phone, as soon as that one's gone, it's just gone because of the water thing. I have to take it off and then literally put it on one of the wireless chargers to charge it at all. I cannot plug it in. Nothing can get plugged in. Otherwise, I put the mic on his too. Yeah, it's a pain in my fucking ass, pardon me. Yeah, it's real life, right? Like, thank you. Yeah, it's true. It's life. All right, so this gray, it self-levels beautifully, by the way. This is the cashmere gray. I freaking love it. I love grays. But the reason we're doing that is so that when we go in with our black and white, it kind of has a middle point and isn't going to look so awkward because it is really, really hard to do. I'm going to bring in another ombre brush too, sorry, and see if maybe that helps me here. I do kind of like this one. Michael, I need you to have my phone before it dies, please. Check. Okay, unplug my mic. Plug in the charger. What? You have one, don't you? Do you not have one? Here, no. Take this one. It's longer. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Okay. So cleaning this one while I'm waiting on that one. And then these ones, I'm going to just white again. So for, right, always keeping it real in this house. Like, there is no fakeness ever, ever. You get my real life, whether I like it or not, and all of it. I'm just anything dies, I will just throw my phone top down, just like that. I can't chat with y'all. Yeah, I know I need to fix the. Sorry, I know I gotta fix that. That's what you're supposed to do. Can you turn the light back up now and make sure you stop swelling on the cords? Sorry, hopefully nobody can hear me anyways. But yeah, that's great. All right, nope, that's the wrong one. No, just turn the light on, please. I'm sorry. 2 minutes, guys. Turn the freaking light on, please. What are you doing? It's right there. Turn it on. The light. I can't see it. It's right there. Where the light is. Come on. Okay, now, yep, go back. Go back, please. Come on. And now go to the settings. Settings. Right there. Okay, fuck this. I got it. Sorry. All right, now it's the intermission, I guess, guys. Sorry, hold on. Mikey, say we permit now. This one? Mikey, say we permit, please. Stop. Back it up. Back it up. Michael. Why don't you chit chat in the comments while I take my intermission, please? If you slam one more thing, there's not going to be any of that. I know, but you're not going to do any slamming. Michael, I don't need arguments. I need you to please stop now. Oh my. Okay, guys, sorry. Let's see. Okay, guys, sorry about that. You guys are awesome. Yeah, non-existent. Yeah. How are we doing? We're good there? Can you hear me guys now? Don't mind me like getting into my shirt. I'm just getting my mic. Yeah, sorry, changing gears. But I think everybody can hear me now, right? I hope. No idea if I'm even connected or not. Can you hear Michael? I'm asking, can you hear me? Yeah, what? Clearly? Okay, you're awesome. Thank you. Sorry. I don't want to be that person that's like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Like over and over again. Like, because if you could hear me, I mean, if my audio wasn't working, you couldn't hear me. I heard that funny joke the other day and I was like, oh my God, that's so true. Like, why would you be asking if somebody can hear you if your audio is okay? Because obviously if it's not, they can't hear you ask. You know what I mean? That's funny. Okay. There we go. And then, hey, little buddy, daddy, grab him a bite, and then come sit in my chair. Yes, love you guys. I can't plug in the wireless, but I did plug in my phone so that when his does die, which is gonna die slower than God, we're good. But my phone's plugged in, so we're good. We're good. I just had to switch headsets. So hopefully, where'd you put it? Okay, so I'm gonna let you be entertained for a nice 5 minute or less intermission with the very cutie patootie little bubble lover here. Because he's a bubble lover and I love him so much. So say hi everybody with your little peaches everywhere, you cutie cutie. Say hi. Yeah, they can see you. They can see you. You see everybody? Can I switch out for just a second? I'm gonna grab myself a drink and then everybody can just chit chat with my cutie little bubble lovers right here because he's the cutest patootiest. Let me use my trials to keep me entertained because that's what we do here. All right. Go check the comments, please. Thank you. I'm still on my headset though, so just a heads up. Yeah, you say hey, say hi. Oh, he's such a hammer. He's like, yeah, he's ready for his.
He says, hello, small person.
Yes, he says hello. His name is Bubba / Elijah Rain, but Bubba's easier and cuter in my opinion. And we love him to pieces, and he is definitely a camera hog. He's adorable. All right. What? What? Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's so funny. That's exactly what I do too. I mean, I have three headphones / headsets, technically four, and then the two wireless charger or one wireless charger, and then the big power bank, and then a bunch of little power banks, so then 20,000 ports. But because each phone and device requires something different, it's kind of an issue. Go over there. Go over there. I'll take my break over here. That's fine. We'll swap for a second here. Oh, Elijah is a very good name. We named him that for two very, very funny, kind of contradictory reasons. Half of it was because of my absolute favorite character from the originals. The other half is the biblical sense, because Elijah was one of God's favorite. Not saying that anybody needs to believe what I believe at all. I'm just saying that it has a very strong biblical presence or meaning and all of that. But so that was a perk, and then I love the name in general. But yeah, it really was originally based off of my character in the originals because there's nothing more amazing and handsome than that guy. I'm just saying, so handsome. But no, I love the idea of how absolutely loyal, to family, always and forever, and the fact that he put his family above all else, but yet was still like a trustworthy, kept his word, and just really a wonderful person. Besides the whole, Oh, I know. I'm a Klaus fan too. I am. Don't get me wrong. But I don't necessarily want my kid to be Klaus. I would love for him to have a sibling, like a younger sibling of Klaus. So we figured if anything, if we were going to ever have another kid, that it would definitely be then Klaus and or Freya. If I had a girl, it was going to be Freya Fina from two of my favorite characters, Serafina Bacala from my favorite book, and then Freya from the originals. But yeah, it's funny. It's just a funny story. Oh, that's a cool name of spelling it. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, see, it's so funny you say that though about the right. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Like I want him to be like how Elijah is with Klaus. You know what I mean? Like he will still always be there for him and take care of him, but he'll also put him in his place. You know what I mean? Like I want him to be strong, stoic, trustworthy, and give a crap about his family and the people he loves. And that is all I could ask for in my kid. You know what I mean? But no, that's funny about the eyes, because in my family, all of his generation, like his cousins and second cousins, for some reason, no matter boy or girl, they all start with the letter I. Or not I mean E. They all start with the letter E. There's like Emmeline and what's the other one they just had, team? It's like I don't know. It's something with an E too. It's just weird though that like literally all the generation of his in my family, they all start with E's. It's very interesting. Yeah, no, so he's Elijah, and then middle name's Rain, R-A-I-N-E. As much as I love Rain, the show too, because it's R-E-I-G-N, but I felt like that would have been a little too like, I don't know, self-centered sounding. Like if my kids literally was like, oh, Elijah Rain, like let him rain. But I still say, long may he reign, but his middle name is Raine. But yeah. But E is a good letter. Yes, I is a good letter too. No, and oh yeah, Stacey, you have no idea. Like we definitely considered Nick and Niklaus and like, oh yeah, for sure. Because I do love him. I really do. Oh gosh, I'm gonna start binging that show tonight. Like I've watched that show so many times. Did you guys see okay, so at least Stacey, I don't know if anybody else watches it. Did you guys at least see the end of Legacies? If you guys ever watched Legacies, which is the spinoff after about the daughter. Because let me tell you, I cried like a big fat freaking baby. I'm really hoping Stacey did, because Stacey, if you did not watch Legacies yet, you need to. Okay, you need to. All right, coming back. Got my Powerade, got my drinks, and the kiddo's gonna have to get off the chair. He might be upset about not having his prime time spot there, but we really do have to get back to work here. We don't touch that, buddy. Come on, can you feed him off the chair? Let's go. Yep. Oh yeah, he eats his little pieces separately. You can have him sit in this chair too, just don't put it in. Oh, yeah, it's good. It's a little more please don't break things. Okay, sorry. It's a little more PG-13-ish, but it is really, really, really good. But the ending is just like, oh, I don't want to spoil it, but like, if you love clowns, watch it, girl. Watch it all the way to the very end. I don't care if you even skipped the last episode. It's that good. It's so good. All right, guys, ready to do this. Let's do this. Thank you guys for the break. Sorry about that. At least Elijah makes a really nice little intermission. Cutie patootie, I hope. In fact, you'd probably rather see his face than mine. I mean, I know I would. Let's see here. What do we got going on? Oh yeah, no, you're great. No, I love you, and I appreciate you so much for coming, Eileen. I'm so sorry that this took way longer than it should have, for sure. But there will be the replay, and you are amazing for being here. Good night, sweetheart. Thank you. Can you still hear me? Hey, put the fork down. Pick him up and go get a napkin, and then put him down on the chair properly. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to work, people. Okay, let's get this up. First of all, let's get these second coats on here so these can cook. Cook them. Wait, did I already do that one? I already did that one. Don't mind me. See, I keep losing them in my lamp. Like, oh boy. I'm really hoping Madame Glam has a warranty though on their lamps, because as much as I love my Elio lamp, I have found that it doesn't seem to be curing as well as it was, which is very, very disappointing. It absolutely should be curing very, very well and fully, and not giving me trouble, especially with their polishes. So I'm gonna have to reach out to them very soon about that. Because I don't need no half baked things. I don't do that. I've never been into the whole baked thing to begin with. Anyways, okay, so we're just double doing this white so that we have it for both our pigments and our other ones. But I did at least do some others, hopefully. But anyways, okay, let's see if we can touch up this really ugly ombre over there, and then do our black and white finally, and then move the heck on, because I hate that we spent 2 hours just getting 2 ombres. Not even. Won't happen again. Actually, that's a lie. Probably will, but no. It will totally not happen again, because I will not be doing this lumpy, bumpy, ugly white. Okay, that's it. Sorry. There's so many things I need to ask Roxy to send me, like, because I need a new white. I need another lamp. I just hit it, of course, because I'm nuts. Please, yes, do. Just promise me that you will get past the first season, no matter how silly it seems. It's worth it. Just always, I mean, the first seasons are always a little meh, but just deal with it. It's worth it. Yeah, it gets, even Ivy loves it. It gets a lot better. It really does. Is there another color in there? No, okay, good. I keep putting things in, not knowing if there's another one in there. Okay, let's do this. Sorry, guys. Again, I know I apologize a lot. It's kind of, I was just raised that way, I guess, to over apologize for everything. All right, which ones were we using? We were using this one, and let's just do this. And then we can finally do our pretty black. And then I cannot see if this is in frame anymore. I don't know why this is so dark. Or not dark, it's so small. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. You're so cute. Yeah, no pressure. I'm not like saying like you have to watch it, but like no, really, it is. I think you'll appreciate it, especially if you make it to the very like last episode or two. It's just, especially if you like close, like it's so good, so good. Sorry, I'm like over here like daydreaming, like I gotta go watch that show again. Yeah, we need more pink up in this images, so I think I was being a little too sparing with this thing. I probably should have also wiped off the inhibition layer. Little heads up for you guys, I would do so. If I were you, if you're having issues, make sure you just wipe off the inhibition layer in between. That may help you a lot. Not necessarily, but it just depends, again, on the polish, the viscosity, and the brush, etc. There's so many components to this that it is, you know what I mean? It's not, the brush is, it's a technique you have to do a lot, and with different things, and find, you know what I mean, find that groove. It's apparently not riding a bike, unfortunately. I really wish it was, because then I would be really, really good at this still. Hey guys, what's going on there? We decided to get that one. We're doing upstairs. Sorry. Michael, Michael, Michael. Sorry, I don't know what he's doing half the time. This child might, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry. I'm used to having my kid like every day, all day. So I get a little worried when I hear cries that I'm not used to hearing. But I know he's probably just tired, a little sad that he's no longer in the spotlight again. So it's understandable. Oh gosh. Hi, Grace. Grey's Anatomy, Grace. No, I mean I love the color Grace. I did not get into the show Grey's Anatomy all that much. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh no, I mean I love House. Yeah, if you want to talk about House. Oh gosh. Yeah. That's one of my favorites. Oh, Ezra. That is, I wonder if we're related. I'm saying, those literally sound like some of my like second cousin names and stuff. I'm not even kidding. I'm seriously wondering now if we're related, which would make a lot of sense if you think about it. But yeah, House is a good one. I know it's an old one, but it's a good one. I love it. I love it. I do. Just bathroom goes up again. I'm hoping after this one that I can call this quits, because this is not how I ever want this to go at all. I think it's this brush. I love Manuel, but they sent me kind of a crooked one too, where the right side has got a longer bristle than the left side, and it's very, very obvious. And I just don't know why. Like, why would you spend that much money on a brush, a singular brush, just to have it be not as perfect as it should be? I mean, yes, they're all ombre brushes. Yes, there's not that special anything about any of them, but still, I expect pretty perfect. Let's try it and see if my life gets any easier, because this one is just not behaving itself. Sorry. I'm gonna try the other one after too, but let's see. I think I like this one. I like this one. I think I like this one. All right, let's try this one. So you just definitely want to make sure that your bristles are nice and loose and fluffy. Yeah, I'm not a soap opera person either. I was forced to watch it when I was younger, with my mother. And I can't do it. I just can't anymore. I don't know. Traumatized against soap operas, I guess. I don't think I put enough here. But yeah, you can tell this is like a lot easier to be like more gentle with. Yeah, it's definitely the brush. The brush makes a difference, even though they all look the same. They are not the
missing. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? Michael, he's number one priority, please. What's going on? When I ask what's going on, please don't make me say it 6 times over again. That's not possible. See how we're getting all misshapen? We can always fix that with the file later, but that's just because it's not moving very well. Which is another reason why sometimes using a little bit of base coat and or gel would be of help in this situation. I just don't like the lack of control it gives. So I try to avoid using it. Because I'm obviously a very controlled person. Let's see here. So I actually use this for a good reason. I use that back end when I really need to just clean up a spot. Like if I over pinch or something, I just want to blend it and make it smooth. You can kind of use that back end where there's more bristles to just touch it up. And then let's just do that and this. I'll try and just make this a little less obviously not blendy. Yeah, we'll reattempt the brush ombres another day, guys. Sorry, this is just not. Some days just ain't got it. And I just ain't got it today. Honestly, I would never ever like just have a brush ombre like this ever. Did I not put blue on here or what? Like, it's like it's not blue. Maybe I didn't. I don't think I did. I'm wondering if I actually put blue on here. You see like how this one seems to be a little better for the blending. The brush really does make a difference. Even though they all look the same, they really aren't. It also could just be the handles themselves too, making the way that you hold them a little different. But I did want more pink, but not much more pink. Alright, we're gonna start working with this color, so we're gonna just. I don't think it's like I didn't put any blue on here. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Oh, okay. We are. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, what was that one soap opera back in the day that was like? See, this is I don't even know if I'm using the same blues anymore. I don't know. Let's just back around with this. Now I'm just getting fucking whatever. We're just gonna kind of do all kinds because I can't believe I spent an hour and a half on one freaking nail. I will never ever do that again. Ever again. Sorry about that, guys. Like, oh my goodness. But yeah, when we go like that, now we can drag this down quite a bit more. There we go. Now we're finally getting into it. Just like a little bit of time and frustration. And then we go chicka 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 chicka. Yeah, I made sounds. Yes, I did. Chicka 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 chicka. There we go. It's a little better. Little sideways noses sometimes helps too. You don't have as many lines, just kind of like diagonals into itself a little bit. Let's clean that off. A little rough on our brushes. Honestly, though, I know everybody's like, "Oh, they asked you to wear your brushes." It's not going to keep them as pristine, but honestly, it's not pure acetone. It is literally isopropyl alcohol with a little bit of acetone, and it really does a nice, quick, and easy job, which is all I care about most of the time. And these are not expensive brushes. I'm going with a little bit, but I mean, whatever. This what it is. What? Whoa. Why do we were throwing things, guys? Come on. Get it together, people. That's okay. So am I, and I'm failing, so I understand. It's just the way the night's going, apparently. My back's starting. And I haven't even made it through the first freaking technique. But you know what? Honestly, I'm just going to fucking top coat it after this and call it a damn day because this is just not working very well. I'm hoping that we have a lot of an easier time with the other one. But what we might do is we might incorporate the two methods together just so that we can save some time and look at both methods. For the gray one, we're going to do, I think, a little bit of the white gel paint with the other sponge method after we do the brush with the black. So we will see how it goes. What were you saying? Who? Oh yeah. No, I know you guys are on what UK late. Oh my gosh, are you gonna get some sleep? I hope so. Poor thing. Baby must be keeping you up, huh? She's so close to having that baby though, almost there. Sometimes too, it really just helps. Uh-oh. Oh, and this one's gonna die. So yeah, it really just helps to let it sit and settle. So we're gonna let this one just sit and settle for a minute while I do some tech recon. And then can you read the comments, please? Because I can't do them. Okay. Well, I don't know. Was that all she said? Was it 5 a.m. or did she say anything before that, like she's leaving or something? What? What? Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, that nail is awful. I mean, I have way better standards, but I'm actually gonna turn this one off right now. Give me 1 second. At stage. Thank you very much. Can you hear me for again? Okay, let's fix that. Oh my god. It's literally not full. Freaking all. Why are you oh. Oh, I thought I told you to connect it to the tablet. Well, can you connect it to the tablet? Apparently everybody else is serving. That's great. Apparently everybody else is serving. Talking crap to my husband. What are husbands for? Yeah, I know. Can you just, I can read it because I don't do anything else. Can you just connect so I can get this done? Because this is the longest thing ever, and I feel so awful about this that I can't do that. And, pick up the tablet. Babe, just pick it up. Pick it up so you can't touch it. I'm sorry. My husband makes me on screen. Yes, he does. Because why in the world would you not just pick it up so the kid doesn't touch it, right? Like, that makes sense. Like, that would make sense. Okay. You guys get to see my extraordinarily messy desk. Alright. Michael. Stop. What? What is that? Yeah, it needs to be for your headphones first. Okay. Let's go. Fine. I'm not messing with any of my stuff. What was that? Oh, Jesus. That does not go there. Oh my god, this is just a nightmare. Why are you doing this? I don't know what the problem is. Okay, my finger is. Okay. I don't know if anybody can hear me still because I don't have my audio checker, but hopefully everybody's all good. And let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can hear anything that nicely, girl. Oh my goodness. And just close out. Can you please just be connected and then please get out of there immediately because you're no longer in the studio, which is a big issue that I now have to fix too. Sorry guys, let's spend another 20 minutes fixing tech because somebody can't do it. You weren't supposed to close anything in the process. Please stop fighting with me. I'm so fucking mad. Like, please don't do that. Just please stop. I'm stressed as it is. Like, you know what I mean? It's not about you doing your stress. This should not be something for you and your stress. I don't understand that. Why does this have anything to do with it? All I need to do is your help. For what's going to make it about me? Stop throwing tantrum. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good. Are you connected to Bluetooth or not? Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like this was just one big epic freaking fail, and I really am so sorry. Here. Bluetooth's about to die too, by the way. Just heads up. Can you hear me now? Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, sorry guys, this is just such a fucking shit show. It really is just a shit show. Mikey's not super good with whatchamacallit, tech, so I'm trying to do all the devices and all the things. I apologize. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Like, you're kidding me. You really can't hear me, Michael. Okay, great. That's great. That is so freaking fabulous. I don't know how not. How can you not hear me? It should. I don't know why it wouldn't. How about now? Doesn't make any sense. No, everything's not good. This is just not working. I'm wasting a lot of time on this, and I don't like these running over 2 hours at all. I don't know what the, but yeah, no, I'm breathing. Just angry because I can't get this to work. I don't. Is it your headphones, maybe? Are you connected to your phone still? It's not dead. Can you turn off your phone's Bluetooth, please? Turn off the phone Bluetooth, please. It should be. It's just really dark. Okay, I don't know what the. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I know. I just. Yeah. Oh, it is. It is. The first one was so much better because everybody was in a much better mood, not just myself. But I don't really know how to fix this. I mean, at least what you guys can hear me, right? I just don't know why you can't. Can you put your other headphone on? Oh my god! Okay. You know, sorry guys. I think that we're gonna end this very, very soon. I don't know if anybody can even hear me, but this is definitely gonna get deleted off my stuff, and I don't give a fuck about that anymore. Yeah, take care of him. You're not anything necessary here today right now, so just forget about it. All good. I don't know if anybody can hear me. I really don't care. I'm just gonna freaking tap put this, and then I'm gonna do this, and just fuck the tablet. Take care of our child. I don't take your headphone off and just get out. I don't appreciate a lot of things in life. That's life. Okay. I don't know if anybody can hear me, but I don't care. Let's just fucking Michael. Can you just take care of the child without being an asshole to him, please? I have to delete this whole thing off my freaking YouTube because this is not acceptable. No, that's not time out. That's not where he gets time out. What are you talking about? Just take care of him. No, I have to delete, because there's no way that this would be good on my channel. This will fuck up my algorithm on my channel big time. I will be redoing this, obviously, without all the swearing and just issues destroying my algorithm breach, because once the retention is lost, it will fuck me over on YouTube and all the swearing and everything else. Yeah, no. So yeah, sorry, this is just definitely not worth salvaging anyways, but I will at least, very least, try and get this done really quickly for you, and then I will definitely redo this again, probably as a video, for you guys after the fact. So let's get some of the black going. So we have the perfect black, but I think it leaves. Oh yeah, I mean private, but yeah, there's not much point in that. Really, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean it'll be saved in my StreamYard, so I can use it and reuse certain aspects of it or whatever. But there's just no point in having something in my YouTube like that, because it still gets crawled by YouTube. They're little cookie crawlers. But it's okay. Anyways, let's see. I got like 15 minutes. Let's see if we can get these last two just to not pick up. I really want to show you guys the pigment powders, though. I was so excited about those because I think they're freaking so easy and fun. Should we do the top black, bottom white, bottom black? Yeah, bottom black. Okay. We're going to do this, and I don't know how. Wow, there's something in this that is making my life stop right now. He's probably, sorry, guys, he's probably hungry, Michael, and thirsty. And he probably maybe no, you just fed him some fruit, but does he have anything to drink? Can you please where's his drink? Because I don't see it. I don't see the drink. I don't see any drink. So can you please, instead of arguing about it, just please get him something to drink out here and then check his diaper, please. I'm just asking. I'm asking nicely, please. Anyways, sorry. Here we go. So that was probably a lot of black. I'm trying to turn this off. Michael, I didn't hear you, but I'm assuming that's for the best. Yeah. Okay. Can you stop slamming things, please? It's not acceptable behavior at all. We don't slam in this house. We don't throw balls at things in this house. We don't throw things in this house. Thank you. Just because we have neighbors. Whatever, you don't like us. Neither why. Okay, yeah, this is definitely good. Anyway, so we're going to go back in with the cashmere gray a little bit here. No, what? Why is he saying no? Maybe because he doesn't want it? Does he not want it? Why? Really? You were told to, so you can't listen to our kids' request? I'm sorry, guys. This is just becoming hell. So, this is just, I don't know why. We had one really good Tuesday. That was nice. A nice Tuesday. All right. So normally, it depends on how I'm feeling. I'll go in one way or another. But we're gonna just go in with this one if I can get something so rigid, and then it's not. So whenever you have a brush like this, it's too rigid. I just grab acetone, and I just get the hardened gel off if it's silicone gel. That's why I cover up all of my hard gel brushes because nobody can get that off ever. Unless you're gonna file your bristles off, right? I can't see anything. I don't know what is going on. I don't even know. Sorry, I'm trying to do everything myself on my screen now. I got nothing. 9 to 5. All right. Yep. This is just. Well, yeah, because I have to make it public, or literally all of this watch time was for nothing too. But I really don't want to because it's just not fun, very embarrassing, very very stressful, not looking great for my family, and I don't need CPS on my ass. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. That's what happens when you have ADHD. All of your thoughts end up being out loud, which is terrible for us. But, well, sometimes good. Probably better than this one. But let me just get this done really quick. Top coat the other one, and then we will have to just do another live soon for the other way more fun techniques that I prefer personally. But see, yeah, it's kind of like black is it's not the easiest one to smoothly gradiate unless you go into something similar or you gradiate from really, really far, which can be done, but it's a lot better with the sponge technique for sure. I would never want to gradiate just from black to white with the brush technique at all. You know what I mean? Like there's just it's way too difficult to get a nice color gradient. But see, yeah, it's definitely the brush and the colors because this one's going a lot smoother. A lot smoother. But, I apologize too if I missed any comments. Yeah, you guys are so sweet. I have hungovers. Of course, our house full for You're so cute. I love you guys. Yeah, no, I definitely have a sailor's potty mouth for sure. And normally I don't mind the swearing part. Like I've specifically looked at YouTube's rules on that one, and like as long as it's not within like the first like couple minutes or something, like it's fine as long as you don't say anything like super derogatory, I guess, or like swear with certain words way too much. Which I may have done this. But the point is, it's still for a certain amount of time. It's fine. But when it's the arguing nonsense, all the breaks, and the technical difficulties, and the time spent on this that people literally drop off, and then it kind of screws up the retention. It's called retention for us creators. And once that drops, then the algorithm stops pushing out our content because it feels like nobody's going to stay on the video in the platform to watch it. So it becomes a big issue. So anything that's that any chance at low retention like that, because this definitely is one of those that would not have good retention, is just something that unfortunately should not be live. However, because it has been so long and it's a good amount of watch time, I mean, I would hate to waste all of it, and for people to see at least how not to ombre, you know, it's good. It's a good lesson for people. But yeah, it's sad, but it's fine. We'll figure it out later. I also have broken back, so my back pain is also just like interfering with my decision making right now. So I won't make any. I'm just gonna crack away at some ombres and see if I can get this looking halfway decent in a reasonable amount of time. And then maybe, just maybe, I'll be lucky enough to be able to just play with the pigment for a second, and then I'll be happy. Then I'll be happy. Especially if I stop starting things in the office and my husband stops starting. Oh, wait, great times. Yay! Let's get some of our spray out here a little bit for now, just to salvage some of it. I'm normally going to put the white in, but I'm just super afraid of contaminating it already. But let's just see, it's like, it can be a long process though when you're kind of trying to go from something so dark to something so light. You really need the space and the patience to like. You're so sweet. I wish you could see how I would actually normally do like a really good brush on the other. It would be like, holy crap, holy, like, amazing. Because yeah, this is to me this is not even subpar, but only because I've done it so much. Like, I literally got obsessed with brush ombre, and you wouldn't believe how many freaking like just practice scrap nails I have of just baby boomers and other ombres. Like, it's kind of crazy. That's why I have so many brushes. Like, I became entirely obsessed with just all things ombre for a very long time, and it just it made it so now I unfortunately have this like very high standard of myself when it comes to ombre. So that's the only reason I'm being so hard on myself about it, is because I know I can do better. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't have that skill set already somewhere in the depths of my muscle memory and brain, I would obviously not be so rough on myself about it. But because I know it's there somewhere, hopefully so, yeah, it just takes some time to come on out, then I would absolutely not be so like mad about it. But no, you guys are such sweethearts, and I appreciate you guys. But I would like to be able to get to as many of these as we can. I think we're going to need to bring a little more black around to this, and then obviously we're going to bring in the white, which I might, like I said, use the pigment or the pudding gels maybe, or the probably the pudding gels actually. The pudding gels is a really good one for ombre. It's one of the few things it has up on the art gel paints. Gel paints are great too, but the pudding gels for one really, really are wonderful for using the little baby sponge ombre. So we might just use something like that actually. Let's just put this up a bit more. So we're running out of gray here. Starts to get a little sticky and hard. You know that you got to either add more or call it time and then just cure and go back in. Sometimes you just have to wait for the next layer. It's fine. Maybe do some sideways ishness. You guys don't have to be in here anymore. You can totally go back into the bedroom so that you guys are not making noises over there. Since I make enough noises, just a thought. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not insulting you. I'm saying that way you have the comfort of the bedroom and the table and stuff. So I don't. Okay, forget it. You do whatever you want. Forget it. I'm not repeating it all over again. Forget it. So I said, forget it. It's okay. So hell no. That is looking pretty damn good. Obviously, the black has definitely been like a little diluted, but we will darken it up next round. And then after we do that, that's when we're going to bring in the white. I have gone from black to white before. It just, you know, honestly, I want it to be on a shorter nail, and I would have to have the skills I used to have, to be quite honest with you. I do not have them now. Stages are very beautiful too. Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's super fun because it really does, and you can literally, you could actually go in with as little or as many different shades of gray in between too. You know what I mean? And make it like really, really like almost like a rainbow ombre. You know, which you can do too. There's lots of options. There's so many ombre options. I could spend all day just ombre. I mean, hell, I've done it. And I'm having issues with getting things fucked with and thrown at me, and I keep trying to get my husband and my kid to go in their bedroom, but oh Lord. And now I'm fucking shit up, Joe, because that's what happens every time. I don't know why he can't just grab the kid. Scrap him. Did you really? Sorry, guys. Yeah, we're nearing the 2 hour mark. I will happily do another live on Friday or something. We'll do like a Friday night live kind of thing or something where we can, you know, we'll go into maybe some early marbling before our Tuesday live, and we'll do the rest of these techniques that I love so much that I am just screwing up so badly tonight. Honestly, I'm apparently not in the right mindset. You gotta be in the right space for brush ombre. And I don't know what's up. I'm getting this tackiness and like it's just, ugh, it's not behaving itself. Much like everybody else in my household, but I'm bunch. So, but yeah, I'm not going to keep anybody longer than this 2 hour mark. Absolutely not. To me, that's too long. 2 hours too long. I don't even know what is going on. Like, yeah, see, it's weird. This is so strange. I've never had polish dry out like that. You see how it's like already caked on as if I had UV light. That hasn't happened to me in a very long time, and I'm wondering why it's doing that. I'm not 100% certain. So we are going to just take this hourglass mask here and just try to lighten up a little bit over here, and then get some random mascaras. I'll probably just come out of this cheap ass brush. And yes, it looks ugly. And it may not look better after the next time, but we will try our hardest. And it is pulling bristles out of this brush, I think. Wow. That could also be why I'm having issues. Yep, this freaking brush is literally coming apart on me. That's when you know it's just time to call it a day. It's when like your brush is falling apart. To be fair, I've just beaten the shit out of this brush. It's lasted quite some time. But let's clean this up a bit. Sorry, I don't like having so much up here. I don't want this too much up here. White, not too clean. So when I put white over it, it's not so bad. And we're just gonna cure it, and then I'm gonna try top with the other one, and then I will let you guys. Good night, George. No, you're great. I'm so sorry that we haven't been here this long, and I promise you I will make it up to you guys again with some much more useful ombre tutorials. Although, I mean, hopefully it's like a reality show of some sort where we're at least remotely entertaining. But yeah, no, thank you so much for coming, George. You guys are incredible. I can't believe you guys are still here. Honestly, I'd be like, this crazy viewers. Like, I'm out of here. Just saying. Okay, I'm missing one. Did I put this back in here? Yes, I think I did. See, this is what I'm talking about. I forget things are in my lamp. Oh my god, how many things are on this lamp? Sorry. I'm like shoving things in this lamp over and over again. Like, I don't even know what the hell's in there. That was funny. Okay, so there is our blue guy. And it's not great. I wish there was more blue there. It's going to drive me a little crazy. So I am actually going to just be obnoxious and do this one last little bit here. This sounds like translucent. I can literally probably just do this like this. Yeah. And you know, I got that stupid line there. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna go like that. This sounds like a semi-translucent line. And that's kind of what I did baby-wise, is I will go over it with a milky white. And it gets rid of all of that like grainy look and all of the lines, and then it just makes it extra pretty. But you just want to make sure you use a very pink paint to do so. Otherwise it's not gonna look as good. And honestly, I would never use this many layers on an ombre like this because it will be fat, it will be more chasing, it will be very bulky. Do not do it. You're better off starting over, wiping it down, sanding it off, whatever you gotta do to start over. This is not what I would recommend at all. That's why I like this one choice nowadays, but I got lazy or spoiled, I guess. Alright, let's go different. Let's see. What's nice about this is that I can literally just keep grabbing a different ombre brush anytime I get upset with the last one. It's kind of useful having that many ombre brushes. Okay, let's just pull some of this pink up. Hopefully. Oh, that's what I'm doing. It's true. But we're gonna get this right someday, so I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm doing it. Cause today is supposed to be. Oh no, I'm doing it. Sorry guys, don't mind me. I tell me backwards when I'm singing. I'm a crazy person. At least I can guarantee it's not copyrighted music. Go back to now that is how it's supposed to look big enough. Okay, just saying. That's how the first coat should have looked if I had done it the way it was supposed to be. It definitely made a brush and or the craziness surrounding it, which is also quite possible. Either way, or now that I'm just like in the better groove of it all, it's literally just about being in the ombre mindset. You gotta get yourself in the zone, ombre zone. I think people do this with liner brushes and regular brushes too. It's totally possible. You absolutely can. It's just that I prefer to have that like extra little bit of help with a little tiny spread out bristles and to not do it with like a stick of a bristle because that would take me even longer. But you can tell like it's like misshapen. I got like some like duckbill thing going on there, but that's okay. This is what it should have looked like to begin with. That would have definitely been the initial layer I would have done. Just saying. Okay. Sorry, I'm probably getting really annoying. Sorry. I'll just have to keep myself in between the sides and bring it up. And bring it up. There you go. And get that thing out. Pretty effective. Get off my phone, babe. You ain't welcome there. Oh, no, that's stuck on there today. That probably got freaking brought in at some point. So screw it. Okay. This is like you would think I was like intoxicated version of ombre. Alright, that's how it should look. I mean, that's a lot better, at least. It's not perfect at all. It's got like 5,000 layers. craziness under it, but that would be ideally how it's supposed to look. I don't know how that is stuck around it, or this, or that, or this, or that, or that. Which is why I usually use those screws, but I'm supposed to be better now. I don't know how to freaking fix. Oh, nobody can hear me. Oh, probably my phone's dead. That'd be some shit, would that be? Wow, yeah, I don't know how many steroids you get on iPhone, but hopefully I'm good. I didn't check the quota for specific words. I don't think they were that specific about it. But I'm sure it was just fine and dandy. Because I said so. And I just screwed it up once. See, that's the thing. You also need to be really aware of because you don't want to overdo it either. Because as soon as you start getting way too OCD, you'll start screwing things up. Like I just said. Don't be alright. That's what it is. Just try to figure that out. Okay. That's good. That's enough from here, I think. Some of this is the undercoats, unfortunately, at this point, so I can't really do other things. I can do this one. I am done with this. I'm literally not going to do anything more with that. That's enough for me. Okay. And then, let's see, really ugly, very streaky, very not fun. Wow, I can't believe how long this has been. I'm so sorry, guys. Anybody who's still here, you're an absolute trooper. I don't see you. I hope I never have to put this again. I am going to switch gears a bit. We're going to do front method here for the rest of this because I'm going to show you guys we're on a trick here. We've done enough brushing, to be quite honest, and we're already way past the turn one, and I am quite over it for you. So we go like this, and we're going to put our middle color elastic right here. And then we're going to start some black right on the bottom. You can overlap them a little bit, but when you sponge, it will already, so it's handy. It's really the gray is like sucking into that a lot. Yeah, really depends on the sponge and the side that you're using, so we'll see. That's right. I don't necessarily like this, right? That's fine. I'm also going to take this white and put something on the top. This side has a little bit of an advantage and can hopefully keep it white. Because we're using a little baby part of the sponge. And it's going to be the extra white, honestly. It's way too dark over there. You might want to sponge that. We'll see. Okay. Like this. And I'll go like that. Anyway, so you guys are waiting on me. Feel free to check out the description if the links work. All the metal glam polishes I use are not linked specifically down there, but the link is there. My code will get you 40% off if there's no sale going. And then I also have some of the Amazon items that I use for this kind of stuff, tips, the stands, the brushes, things like that. And then the Lady Susie is the brush set that I prefer. And then, of course, all of the tools I use around. What's this? Okay. Get extra white. You always need extra white. Okay. I don't know if you know what's even there. That's okay. Let's just try this out. No idea. Okay. And then you just go right across like that. See how much easier that is, guys? And then if you go up and down a little bit, it's really like blendy, it will automatically blend itself in and out. So when you go up and down, like that, see it'll blend into the gray and get a little later. And then only use the black at the bottom. So get more black. And then the trick is to use acrylic powder and sprinkle it on your first coat there. And that way, when you go back in after, it will actually be way easier and it will hold a lot more color. So you don't have to use it 20,000 times over. But I named it the color powder off, so I don't have any color. But we're just gonna do. Now you can always do this before the brush method too, so that it doesn't have to have so much graininess. So you can just kind of get the first layer down and then go on with the rest layer, and then it will look even better. That black is not what I made for it. That's why I want to use my putting gel for that. Okay, let's see. Let's just get the bottom off looking halfway good. If you keep doing it though on the first layer without the acrylic powder, it will start to lift up. So you don't want to do it too much. Yeah, and I just wrapped it on the ground because that's annoying. Right. We are about to call it a day soon because this has been too long. So let's see here. What did I just drop on the ground? All right. Yeah, that would be you. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Now, so this is our ugly order color. Now, we're going to hope that we can make it look good. Now, what I do when I go over ombres, if I didn't have it hella freaking bulky like I did, is Madame Glam has one too. You have it's a soak off. Not a soak off. It's a, what is it? Of course, every bottle like that first, right? What the hell? Where is it? Pardon my language. This one. It's their top coat, but this is not the no wipe top coat. This is a different top coat, which to me is equivalent to using like a base coat and or a builder gel coat, but it will give it the extra self-leveling and gelness. You can use a base coat or even a builder in a bottle gel. I'm just going to use this one because I don't use it that often. Might as well. And we're just going to do a lot of this guy, and then we'll put the top coat over it. Now, I would not advise this over an ombre that has as many layers. It's very bulky. I do not advise this ever. But we're going to pretend this was just the natural shape and whatever size of this nail to begin with, because obviously we had nothing but issues. But I like this top coat because it is a little thicker than the other top coat, closer to the base coat. But it still gives it that extra shimmer that makes the harsh lines and things disappear like the top coat does. So then when you do this with the regular top coat over it, it does make it a little smoother. It's not going to fix that issue at the top, unfortunately, but as you can tell, it's already making it look a lot cleaner. And we just let that sit for a second, self level. And then we're going to go in, cure it, and then, which we'll call it top coat. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. That's not my button. Okay. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let's see if I can show maybe one little thing really quick. This is a satin top coat one though, so I'm like, maybe if I put the velvet mat on this, it'll be better. Let's just do this really quick since we're already here. Screw it. Alright. Here's the velvet mat. Top coat our white here. We're going to do a really easy baby boomer of some sort with this big guy here. Just try to put the crust out of it with the velvet mat. With the velvet mat, you want to make sure you're very even smooth and using quite a bit of it so you don't get those streaky lines. But your base color has to be pretty smooth because this one shows everything. Yeah, I really don't know if anyone can even hear what I'm saying. I don't know if I still here. I don't know if I got disconnected like 4 minutes ago. Kind of funny. Oh, got this. Although anybody who is still here, you guys are absolute troopers. Alright. Freaking hell, aren't that guy? Not perfect. Oh, no, fair enough. Pigment. Pull out that ugly ass guy there. It looks awful. Sorry, I'm not going. Okay. That's fine. We don't need these guys. Let me just quickly get the regular top coat now. trying to find my things. Okay, not this one. That's it. Okay, so back to it. Okay. And last note on the tacky layer. No wait. So that hopefully it will be some. I don't. This is not. Okay, there we go. I put a lot because I really want it to look as smooth as possible and get rid of as much lines, breaking this to anything else as I can. Unless I'm using a built-in bottle, which you can actually do, and I recommend. So you can sand it too, reshape it, and you won't lose any of that ombre when you do the builder over it, just like you would with a pillow. So either way, all good. But yeah, that's like that. And I just got that. Not enough oil, so that's okay. It really looks absolutely awful on it. That's a good one. I have surprised and forfeited to the ombre. That's weird. I don't remember doing that. Okay, I guess I did it all done. There's something curing things in here, I think, but it should not be, and that's actually a little worrisome. I'm wondering if it's on my lights. I have no idea. But, okay, this has become a disaster. I'm sure everybody else here faces stuff like this. We're going to pigment this in a second. I'll try and fix this really quick. I am going to do a very, very, very quick, I'm going to try something, actually. Let's see. Where is my white pudding gel? Or my black pudding gel. Alright, we're going to grab some white pudding gel really quick. Grab a little sponge bag that I totally should. Just tap that. And then you just take it on the palette. Like even. This is not how I would normally do it. Don't follow what I'm doing. You take it out with a scoop and or sponge and or brush or whatever. I'm not a sponge or brush or whatever, and do that. But see, the pudding gels, the way they go on, is just so much more opaque and easier, and you have a much more controlled bit there. So I put more there, and then I would just kind of use the sides to lighten it up as we go down, so that it's more ombre. And then hopefully when we go and put a top coat on any of these lines and whatnot, we'll disappear. Let's get some more. I think a little bit actually. And then just sponge this down a bit. Just kind of spread. So I'm putting a little bit of pressure. I'm kind of just going they're one of the few ones that you can actually put a bit on it. It doesn't normally lift it up too much, but if it does, you can kind of smear it back down. And we can blend it. And then just drag it down a little bit on the lighter sides. And we can actually do the same thing with the black. We want to, but I kind of like the way this looks. Just like that. Alright. So that's cool. We're going to just pop that in there too. Alright. That is on here. And then while those are curing, let me show you guys what I'm talking about with the, let's see if we can try this with this one. Otherwise, actually, it'd be kind of cool to stick the, I don't even know if this is still strong. I have no freaking clue. Maybe I have to say something though. Chat, just so I know that I'm still here. That'd be great. But alright. I'm gonna get my palette really quick. I don't really do it on the other table since it's a mess, but I'm gonna grab a little bit here. Alright, so we got this guy. And our matted in here, the little sponge guy. We're gonna just grab one of these. I'm gonna go with the darker one so that it's a little more visible. Just grab quite a bit of it. And we're just going to go in and just rub it. Oh, see how easy the pigment goes on here? It's just so, it's so pretty. I mean, this is so easy. You know what I mean? It's just so easy. It's amazing to me that like it goes on so well and so concentrated. And yet when you go and you're done with the original part there, you just kind of drag it up a bit. And it's just easy. I definitely been spoiled by this for sure, for sure, for sure. And you can of course go in and make it darker and add different colors and everything else just by putting in more matte top coat over this and dragging it down. It's kind of impressive, but you can literally just drag, 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 drag. And then just make it lighter and lighter. And then if you really want to ombre, you can take the white on here. If I could get these things, or the green. It's not even on. It's like that. Whatever. And then we're just gonna grab some of that white. And we're just gonna top it on the white, even though it's already white, but it's fine. Because then we can drag this down and mix, mix, mix. Just so much easier that is, guys. Like, it's just so much easier. It's beautiful. Like, seriously, the fastest, easiest ombre ever. Let's just add all the colors. Okay, I'm actually going to darken this a little bit, I think. A little bit of purple down here. Mix it up. Because that is so freaking pretty. Just go right around. Drag it down. Just get messy, but it's fine. Get messy, messy. And then we can either get some of these sparkly ones. I'm gonna fix that. There's some of these like little sparkly guys down there, like this, and then we can literally make the whole thing an aurora. Like, look at that, guys. Oh, now we're talking. This palette's fabulous. I'm sorry, this palette's just absolutely fabulous. It's just freaking incredible to me. Look at that. That is the most beautiful baby boomer. And it took me less than 5 freaking minutes. Like, look at that. The Aurora baby boomer is absolutely freaking gorgeous. Okay, now what I do to keep my powders and stuff on though is I don't go right back in with the top coat. Absolutely not. But hi, yes, honey. I'm almost done. Okay, thank you for throwing more things at me. All right, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Throw band-aids at me because I'm gonna need it. Can you throw things? Oh, probably. Okay. Let's just find the right thing. I'm almost done, Michael. Okay, please. I don't want to be in here this long either. But I would like to at least get the few things done. I don't even know if I'm still live or if anybody's still here or anything because I haven't seen a comment and you are not able to watch anymore apparently. But you still have my tablet on. I told you to turn it off. Babe. Michael. Oh my God. Michael. Okay, well, I base coat it. I don't even know. You left the tablet on the streaming thing. You know what? Forget it. I'm almost done. Let's just hope it doesn't totally screw me and anybody's even still here. Thank you so much. Please, please stop. I'm still hopefully live. Don't do this right now. All right. All right. You're making me fuck this. I was doing well. Please stop. Please. I'm begging. Please walk away. Please. So I can't even post it. The only thing is, yeah, you don't want to be spreading around too much because it will take some other people with it. But the base coat will help it stay put. It won't chip and stuff. And finally, you see how it kind of comes off. That's why sometimes when you really want darker colors, use it on the base coat. This will be on the base coat first, and then go in with the matte top coat. And then we want to wipe this off before we put it back in for a matte. I don't know if the this in there, and let's hopefully finish the other one. And I think I'm even still alive. I don't know if I'm losing anything, or I have no audio whatsoever. I don't know. Anyways, that's that. This is this, and then no, I'm not just gonna milky top this and call it a day. This thing, milky white. 30. That's not the ugliest ombre. Huh? Second ugliest. Which one's ugly? Oh, it says like it's 25 minutes. I don't know that much of a help on that, but I'll do that. Not less. So just do it. Hopefully get this. That feels I would never, ever, ever put this on a plane. Oh, this just that's a good one. So I will call this one. Absolutely. So this is a really grocery store. That looks like apple. This one. So came up here. Yeah, good now. This piece. Oh, closer to my because this is my myself, but nobody's answering me, so it's still volume's not happening. And if it is, I really, really hope that it's not because you guys can hear my husband's stuff in the button. That would be absolutely horrible. Well, anyway, so got the one over here. And then we're about to grab the other two. So here's that. Top part it. First one down. It's so easier it was like the loose. So pretty. That is so pretty. That one's an absolute favorite. Oh, that one. Great. Oh, it is literally one of my favorites. Oh, good. Oh, I can't think of it. Yeah. What's this one? Family. And I don't know what happened. I was showing after the phone, like it kicked me off the news. So you could have checked on YouTube with your phone, but I'm guessing you're not going to help me with that either. Thank you, Michael. You couldn't check on YouTube. You can't check on YouTube for me? Do you not have your phone? Because I don't. That's not my fault. That's yours. I don't know what you could possibly be doing. I'm still having some girls. Alrighty, guys. Oh, well, at least somebody's still here. I've been waiting to figure out if anybody could even hear me. And yeah, no, the first one is great. This one was just not. It sucks because I'm in a lot of pain and it took a lot of time. And I really don't like investing so much time in things that are a waste of it. But yeah, good night to you too. I have no idea if you can hear me or not. But good night, and I appreciate you sticking around this long. I really do. No proof. This is great. I guess not. Just put my phone on and don't have to move this in case. I mean it. Michael, I just said, do not. Do not. Oh my gosh. There we go. And sort of. Okay, well, so that's the thing. It was smoother. Don't know why it's not now, but yeah, I gotta get back to reality and it's all good. I'm tired. Sorry, my back hurts, so I get cranky. But I love you. Thank you for sticking around, and good night, everybody.